First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
We're watching for. Mark says that this is the video that will most likely be used if we verify that this actually is a tornado, because the important thing you have to know, the difference between a tornado and a funnel cloud, is it has to touch down, and we can't see it from that video because it's behind the house. But things that we can look for are those updrafts, those pieces of debris, the shingles possibly being torn off the house right there. That's what we're looking at. So I want to show you through one of the graphics that we use here in the Weather Center to show you what it is. So you're looking at a surface wind there. That surface wind is blowing along in one direction at one speed. As you get stronger winds at the upper level, you have what's called wind shear. So that's two different speeds of winds at two different levels. Those come together and create a rotating column of air. Now you need to have the stronger air in the upper level, the stronger winds, and then a slower one down at the surface. As you get the thunderstorms, the updrafts, you start to see that column of air starting to rise in the middle there, and then that column ultimately starts to tip on its end, and that updraft goes right up the center of that. Then what that does is you have that wall of clouds that are up at the top. Well, those start to bring that debris up, the rotations down. Here's the important part again. If it doesn't reach the ground, it's a funnel cloud. If it does, then it is officially a tornado.
That is what the difference is then. Okay. And for everybody tuning in, we're doing this here really quickly just before our newscast, so we're sharing a microphone. So apologies if there was any sound issues, but I think we're all good now. But yeah, so looking at again, this is the video that was sent in. So you think that...
You can see the rotation.
Yeah.
You can see the debris being pulled up. So those are key factors. It's just, will it be verified or not? Because we can't actually see it touch the ground because it's behind the house.
Okay. Well, still some wild stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Especially for around here, because this is not something that we see that often, I feel like. So all right. Well, that's what we have for this. Again, some of the videos, though, are pretty interesting here that we have coming in on this. And by the way, if anybody else out there is watching, has more video, feel free to send that in as well. You can do that through the website at kptv.com. Fox 12 and the Fox 12 app. So the Fox 12 app. So you can send those in through there. Again, we're live here from the digital desk, so just bringing you this as it's happening. So the Fox 12 Oregon app, you can download that and send in those videos of that. Well, Katie, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I got to get back and write some weather stuff to help out with the newscasts.
Yep, and I'm sure everybody's jumping over to the 4 p.m. news right now anyway, so thanks for joining us. But we were on here for these kinds of things to bring this to you as quick as we find out. So likely tornado in La Center, Washington. That's the news, and we'll pass it off over to the 4 p.m. news, so go ahead and head over there. Thanks a lot.